Rory Gibson's Michael is playing a huge role in current Port Charles drama. Since stepping into the role of Michael Corinthos, one of General Hospital's core legacy characters, Gibson has been heavily featured in the ongoing storyline surrounding custody battles, courtroom tension, and emotional conflict. Michael's life is far from peaceful lately. He's navigating complicated legal issues tied to Willow Kane's case and facing the emotional fallout from family disputes, making his scenes some of the most pivotal in recent episodes. One particularly intense part of his arc has involved Michael being placed on the witness stand and dealing with questions about his actions, truth, and loyalty in highly charged situations as other characters try to uncover the truth about what happened the night of the shooting. This puts Michael in an incredibly vulnerable position, legally and personally, and has driven much of the emotional tension in the recent show's narrative. In the context of family conflict and emotional heartbreak, Michael has also struggled with some of the most painful aspects of his life, including decisions that deeply affect his children. Recent scenes show Michael having to make heartbreaking choices for family stability, including moments where he couldn't protect those he loves the way he wanted to. These choices have underscored how far Michael has come and how much weight rests on his shoulders as a father and as a key figure in the Corinthos family drama. Romantically and personally, Michael's interactions with others continue to be major talking points. His alliance with Jacinda Bracken has drawn fan attention, with their chemistry evolving in surprising ways on screen, a connection that even Rory Gibson has acknowledged contributes significantly to the emotional texture of the show, suggesting their relationship could deepen beyond what viewers expect. This is especially meaningful as Michael looks for emotional connection amid legal and family turmoil, and it adds another layer to his character's journey in Port Charles. Rory Gibson is adjusting his on-screen look as production returns. Off-camera, when the cast returned from the holiday hiatus, fans noticed a small but fun change. Gibson shaved off a beard he had grown while off-set, sharing before and after photos on social media as he slid back into work life. This change sparked a lighthearted fan conversation about whether the Michael Corinthos character might ever sport a beard in Port Charles as well. The casting transition into Michael Corinthos continues to be a major part of his public conversation. Rory stepped into the role earlier in 2025 after longtime portrayer Chad Duell exited the series. The recast has been one of the more smoothly received switches in recent soap history, with many fans and critics noting that Gibson holds his own opposite veteran cast members and has quickly made the role his own. He's brought intensity and emotional nuance to the character, especially as Michael handles high-stakes custody battles, family confrontations, and the fallout from criminal investigations. Michael's transition back to Port Charles and Gibson's embracing of the role remains a focal point for fan discussion and social chatter. Rory Gibson's personal journey also resonates with fans. In recent interviews, he's spoken openly about how his life changed leading up to General Hospital, sharing that after his time on The Young and the Restless ended, he and his fiancée experienced significant struggles that included periods where they were essentially without stable housing. Hearing how those challenges shaped him and ultimately led to this major role on GH has struck a chord with viewers, adding a real-world dimension to the appreciation fans have for his performance in Port Charles. Overall, Rory Gibson's presence on General Hospital continues to be a major part of the show's current narrative fabric. Between Michael Corinthos' emotional courtroom and custody drama, his evolving relationships, including the complex dynamic with Jacinda, his growing fan support for the recast, and fun off-screen moments like his temporary beard experiment, Rory Gibson remains one of the most talked about names on GH today.